Shalom, brothers and sisters. This week is the 31st week, and the Parashat for this week is Parashat Emor, and the theme is the mystery of sacred speech and priestly identity. Number 1. Today we enter into a powerful and deeply mystical portion of Torah, Parashat Emor, which means speak or declare. But this is not just about speaking words. This portion reveals a hidden truth. Our words are not ordinary. They are spiritual vessels. Our identity is not ordinary. We are called to be priests. From the very beginning, God says, "Speak to the priests and say to them." Why the repetition? Because God is teaching us what we say outwardly must align with what is formed inwardly. Number 2, Emor, the power of speech. The word Emor comes from the root amar, to speak. But at the mystical level, speech is not communication, it is creation. Remember Genesis. It says, "And God said, and it was." And the Zohar teaches, speech builds worlds. Speech releases spiritual energy. Our mouth is a gateway between heaven and earth. This is why careless word brings chaos, but aligned word releases life. And the mystery activation is that we say this to us: Lord, sanctify our speech. Let our words align with heaven. Number 3, the priestly identity. God speaks specifically to the Kohen, that is the priest. Why? Because the priest is the bridge between heaven and earth, between the spiritual and the natural. The priest must avoid death, tumah. Why? Because death represents disconnection from God's life flow. Today we are called a kingdom of priests. This means we carry presence, we carry atmosphere. Where we go, God's presence should follow. Number 4, holiness, Kadosh. Holiness is not just moral behavior. The Hebrew word Kadosh means set apart, aligned. Holiness is alignment with God's frequency. You cannot carry divine presence and live casually. God is saying, separate from what defiles, align what is eternal. Number 5, Moedim, that is the appointed times. God introduces the Moedim, appointed time. These are not just festivals. These are divine appointments. They are portals in time. Each Moed carries a different spiritual light. If we align with God's time, we step into God's flow. Number 6, the menorah, light of the soul. The menorah represents our soul. The oil represents the spirit. If the oil is pure, the light will burn continuously. God is saying, keep your inner life pure. Stay filled with the Spirit. Warning. Number 7. Misuse of speech. At the end of Emor, a man blasphemizes God's name. This is not just sin, it is misuse of sacred speech. Speech can bless, speech can destroy. God is reminding us, be careful what you speak. Parashat Emor in the Haftarah and the Brit Hadashah integration. The priest, the presence, and the perfect high priest. The Haftarah connection number 1. Ezekiel 44 verses 15 to 31 is the restoration of the true priesthood. The Haftarah shifts us into a prophetic vision through Ezekiel. God speaks about a specific priestly line. The son of Zadok shall come near to me to minister to me. And in the Hebrew insight, Zadok means righteous, aligned. Not every priest could come near, only those who remained faithful and aligned. There are 2 types of priests. Number 1, those who function outwardly. Number 2, those who are aligned inwardly. The son of Zadok represents inner purity and faithfulness in hidden places. This connects directly to Emor. Holiness is not external performance, it is internal alignment. Garments of linen. Ezekiel says priests must wear linen garments. Hebrew word bad means linen, and the sod meaning is linen. Linen represents purity without mixture. Unlike wool, which causes sweat, linen symbolizes ministry without humans striving. Number 2, prophetic link with Emor and Ezekiel. Emor says, God holiness, God's speech, God's priesthood. Ezekiel reveals, only aligned priest can carry through presence. Together they declare, God is not looking for activity, He is looking for alignment. And 3, the Brit Hadashah connection. Yeshua is the perfect Kohen Gadol, which is the high priest. A true priestly identity fulfilled. Hebrews chapter 7, the book of Hebrew reveals a mystery. Yeshua is our Kohen Gadol, high priest. We are a priest forever, according to the order of Melchizedek. Hebrew, Kohen Gadol, high priest, and in the Sod inside, unlike earthly priest, they were limited. They became impure. But Yeshua is eternally pure, never disconnected, always interceding. He is a perfect expression of Emor, perfect speech, perfect holiness, perfect alignment. James 3 teaches us that the tongue is a small member. It sets great things on fire. This is Emor language. Speech creates reality. Speech releases fire. And in the Sod connection, in Emor, speech builds holiness. In James, speech can corrupt everything. Number C, the believer as a priest. 1 Peter 2:9 says, you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. This is the fulfillment of Emor. We are not We are now the priest. We carry the presence. Our life is the temple. And in the revelation, we see the priesthood has shifted from an external temple to the inner temple, from Jerusalem, which is physical, to the heart, which is spiritual, Mishkan, that is. And number 4, the menorah and Yeshua connection. John 8:12. In that Yeshua says, I am the light of the world. This connects to the menorah in Emor. The menorah is divine light. Yeshua is the fulfillment of that light. And in the Sod inside, the light in the temple was external, but now the light lives inside of us through Mashiach. Number 5, the prophetic integration from preaching climax. It all brings it together. Emor says, guard your speech. Ezekiel says, be inwardly aligned. Hebrew says, Yeshua is our high priest. Peter says, we are now the priest. Therefore, we should live like a priest, speak like a priest, carry his presence. And the closing prophetic declaration is that through Yeshua, I am a priest of God. My words carry power. My life carry his presence. I walk in holiness. And I am in divine alignment. Activation. We have to repeat, I am a priest of the Most High. My words carry life. My life carry his presence. I walk in divine timing. I am set apart for his glory. In closing, Parashat Emor is not just instruction. It is an invitation. An invitation to speak differently, live differently, align with heaven. And when our words are purified, our identity is established, and our life aligns with God's timing, heaven begins to manifest on earth through us. As we conclude, dear friends, if this message stirred your spirit or offered clarity for your journey, I invite you to stay connected. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share this teaching so that it can reach others who may need the same word of encouragement and revelation. Your engagement helps spread light farther than any single voice can travel. Thank you for walking with us today. May grace ripple outward through every click and every share. May the Lord bless us and guard us. May He gather our hearts, order our steps, and dwell richly among us in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen.